Hello everybody. In the current affairs this week, the week ended 4th of January 2026. First of all, I would like to wish you all a very happy new year. This is the first current affairs talk in the year 2026. This weekend, US attacked Venezuela and have attempted to effectively take control of Venezuela. This action has not just geopolitical implications, but also implications of economic significance to the US and the world at large. Venezuela is the highest oil reserves country with reserves to the extent of 17.5% of the global reserves. Even Saudi Arabia, which is a large producer and country with a large oil reserve, is at the second number at 15.4% of the total global reserves. But its oil production and supply in the global market is very limited for the reason that there have been sanctions and political uncertainty in Venezuela. If after this action, Venezuela returns to the global oil supply market, it could further bring down the oil prices. This could take several months and maybe a couple of years for this thing to happen. But lower crude oil prices means lower energy cost for the world at large. But it means low incomes for the oil revenue dependent countries of the world. The last week of the year 2026 ended with a positive note on the US stock markets. Nifty 50 was up by 1.10%, Nifty mid cap was up by 1.75%, and Nifty small cap was up by 1.09%. FIIs in the last week of the year even continued to be sellers to the extent of more than 13,000 crores. DIIs were buyers to the extent of 17,700 crores plus. The best performing sectors in the market this week were Nifty Metals, which was up by 5.70%, and Nifty PSU Banks, which was up by around 5%. On the commodity front, the global crude oil prices remained by and large unchanged. Gold mildly corrected by 2.30% and ended up at 1,34,782 rupees per 10 grams. Silver was mildly up by 2.82% and ended this week at 2,34,550 per kg. On the global market front, Nasdaq was down by 1.50% and S&P 500 was down by around 1%. MSCI China was up by 1.89% this week. The US dollar ended this week at 90 rupees, which was something which happened after a few weeks, and now it is well above the $90 rupees to a dollar mark. That is all for this week. Thank you.